Do you want to know what I learned at the Saint conference? I have been putting my makeup on in the wrong order. Well, really a long time. Long time. I was taught back in the late 90s that you need to do all of your foundation first and then do your eyeshadow. What you need to do is do your eyeshadow first, and that way if there's any fallout, you could clean this up, and that way you don't have any darkness underneath your eyes. So the first thing I like to do is take my brightening shade. This will act as an eyeshadow primer, and I just tap a slight dot on each of these eyelids. I'll take my brush and I will just tap this in. If you don't wear eyeshadows, you could blend this all in at once, but you should put some highlight color up here to kind of give your eyes like a nice kind of base. I have my highlight color on my eyes, my eyelids ready, primed, ready to go. I'm going to start with a nice base. This is the color Cupcake, and I go all over my eye. Then we'll take the eyeshadow brush. I take the fluffier end, and I dip into my crease shade. This is the color Lullaby. Do you see how, when I relax my eye, see how you could hardly see any of my lid there? I need to go above my crease. The crease, I'm trying to recreate my crease there. So I take the brush, I place it where I'm going to want my crease, and I just go back and forth like a windshield wiper motion until I get the desired shade that I'm looking for. Now you could stop right there, but I like to play around with makeup colors, so I'm going to continue on. I'm going into the color Midnight. Colors on the outer corner. So again, I'm just kind of placing my brush where I want that to start and just kind of drawing a line. Now I flip my brush back over to the fluffier side, and all I'm doing is blending this out. I'm kind of going in circular motions, and I'm kind of going at an angle. I'm blending it out and up. Now, I am a product of the 90s, so I like to have a pencil liner on my waterline. You can certainly skip this step. A lot of women do. I like it, so I continue on with it. Another thing that most artists will do will take this eyeshadow color in this dark corner and bring it down to their eye. I like brown, so I'm using the color Coal. And all I do is do a short line right here. Sorry about my dog. He always has to go potty at the wrong time. And I only go to the corner of my eye and I stop right there. I'm just softening that eyeliner. The next thing I like to do is take the color Sis and I like to put it on my eyelid. Now this is a very minimal shimmer shade. So I do a couple coats on this. So I just like to put a little bit right on my lid there. If you want just a tiny bit of shimmer, the color Sis is good for you. This works good as an eyeshadow, an illuminator. You could top off your lip and cheek with it. It gives you a nice, subtle shimmer. Now from here, I go and I put my whole foundation system on, and my very last step is my mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll show you the result. Okay, here's the finished look. Just make sure when you're blending in your foundation and you feather this out, make sure you're going at an angle and you're lifting your eye. You always want to keep everything at an angle to lift your face.